Joining me now, the chair of the House the House Judiciary Committee. Sorry about that, Jim.
I'll give you a promotion. I've been called worse.
I'm sure you have. Jim Jordan is with us. What will the impeachment inquiry, what will it do for your case? Open up more information?
Yeah, and it'll get us access to the witnesses we need to depose here, the sort of final group of witnesses. Most of them are Hunter Biden's business partners. We got Eric Schwerin, Rob Walker, Tony Bobolinsky, Jim Biden. We got the guy who paid a bunch of Hunter Biden's taxes, a couple $1 million of taxes, this Kevin Morris guy. So we want to talk to those individuals. We think they come in sooner, faster. We get their information in a more timely manner if, in fact, we've done an official vote, full House, on record, majority saying we're in the impeachment inquiry phase of our oversight.
So this information that you're looking for will come out in dribs and drabs. If you get the impeachment inquiry, if you get it, this information, very negative information, probably will be in dribs and drabs or through the next 3 or 4 months. Is that what's going to happen?
Well, no, we hope this is all done by mid-January. I mean, we were already talking with their lawyers for these individuals I just mentioned. We think they're going to come in. But we think it just happens quicker and faster if, in fact, we have this official vote with the full House going on record. Because, again, the impeachment power resides solely in the House of Representatives in our constitutional system. And so when courts say if there's some kind of dispute, courts will say, oh, wait a minute, this is a power strictly that the House has. They've now done an official vote, a majority on record supporting this inquiry phase of oversight. Hey, get those documents to Mr. Comer as an example. Get those witnesses in so they can be deposed. If we have to go to court, we just feel like it really helps us.
Do you think you've got the votes to proceed with an impeachment inquiry? You got them. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I do. I think so because, I mean, already the facts are so compelling. You got the White House has changed their story multiple times. You got the Justice Department that changed their story multiple times. But the story that hasn't wavered, the testimony that has not changed, is from the whistleblowers, and their testimony has stood up. We've deposed 8 different people now in the Judiciary Committee who were associated with David Weiss's investigation to Hunter Biden. None of them have refuted anything that the whistleblowers have come forward and said. So we think there's already compelling facts out there that the country gets. We just need these last final things to happen, and then we'll make a decision if we move forward with actual articles of impeachment.
Jim, I'm sure you saw this. A new poll on Iowa shows Trump holding the GOP lead with 51% of support. DeSantis a distant second, 19. Haley 16. This is the president, President Biden. He must be really frustrated. He's dragging Trump through the courts, and Trump is rising and surging in the polls. Meanwhile, Biden and his son are about to be mired in scandal. That's an extraordinary juxtaposition, isn't it?
Well, the American people have common sense, and they see what's happening to President Trump. They see that this is, the government targeting their political opposition. I think that's what's going on. 4 different indictments and all this stuff going on. But I also think they just see the general picture. We went from a great president to one of the worst presidents I've ever seen, certainly in my lifetime. We went from secure border to no border. We went from safe streets to record crime. We went from $2 gas to $4 and $5 gas. We went from stable prices to record inflation. We went from a commander-in-chief respected around the world to Joe Biden. And then, of course, we have this weaponization of government against we the people, as evidenced by the censorship issue in the Fifth Circuit, that decision that's now going to the Supreme Court. And then, of course, there's this other issue of whether Joe Biden was involved in his son's business dealing that I think the American people are looking at as well. So I think all that together is why you see the numbers where they're at.
Got it. Jim Jordan, thanks for being with us. Always a pleasure. We'll see you again soon. Thank you, sir. Got it.